Welcome to this day of amazing right here on the VNAF Studio 2020. My name is Nondabeko Spisi. The platform is www.nationalartsfestival.co.za. My oh my, do we have some exciting stuff coming for you on the show today. You know, versus Satan dizinto. So just cool man, nama artists, nama performers, trying to find out what exactly is what. What's coming on the show? On this show? You better find out.
You know, follow your dreams, love maybe?
Love? She didn't have to go out and find it in the city.
Of course, naturally, a lot of people would start with the question of saying, what brings Gideon and Emma together? What is this collaboration of brains and creativity?
And we work with developing theatre, with community theatre groups, and then with professional theatre makers. And Gideon, who's based in Harare, was one of the writers that was selected for the program. So we've got 6 writers. So it's a really great opportunity for us going online and being able to be in multi-countries. And that's what's brought us here together. And so we have a reading on the 5th of July, which is the results of the workshop where we've been online together for 6 days creating new scripts.
Where does this love for words begin, or this love for storytelling rather?
I grew up around a lot of books. I never met my dad's older brother, but he was the one who loved reading a lot. So when he passed away, he left all these books to my dad. My dad never read them, but I did. So I just loved words and I just loved writing. So from just reading, you get this love for just like, you know what, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to write a story and see how it works.
We ask for writers who are, we call them mid-career professionals. So people who have produced at least 2 or more plays to an audience. And we look at writers where we think they have potential to learn from other writers that are part of the program. So we look for a chemistry between writers who have very, very different styles and who all have a really good grasp of language and can work together to kind of spark ideas off each other and learn how to better craft their work in terms of developing and scaffolding a script that has really great dramatic action and then kind of honing dialogue.
I need you to help me, Lillian. I do everything for this family. I'm tired, Helen. So am I.
I think kind of the conceptualization of it was a very personal story. We had to make an experimental film narrative, and I wanted to explore the effects of divorce on a child. Since the divorce between my parents heavily impacted me, I wanted to do a kind of artistic exploration of that, kind of using a metaphor of plants and their growth between a child and their growth, and how it almost gets stunted by the divorce and the fighting that happens in the house before the divorce. And that's kind of what the film shows, is that kind of finding that little girl inside you and telling her that it's going to be okay, because now that you're older, you can take care of her.
Look, when Jess came to me with the story and she had conceptualized it, I immediately believed in it and pulled from my own personal experience. And I think that rang true with quite a lot of the team that we worked with.
Sometimes it's healing to face these kind of things so that we don't keep hiding it and just going into little black holes, but also just to confront it.
The thing that has rung true to me for everyone who's watched this film so far is that it really is an emotional journey, and that comes across in every element of the film. It's a piece about emotion and about feeling and about growing up and confronting the child inside of you who is affected by the way you grow up.
You know, this partnership we've launched, right now, it really talks to our ability to use technology to reach a global audience. It's also been an opportunity for all of us as humankind, as people and as Africans to come together and unify. It has also inspired creativity, it's inspired innovation, and I'm so proud to see Africans and young Africans take on this challenge and rising to and rising to the challenge, the rest of the world is looking at the African story. The rest of the world is looking to Africa, to be honest, for many solutions, for inspiration and creativity.
I think it's a natural position for Standard Bank to take, to continue to support the arts even in virtual form, for a number of reasons. I think it's a business, and the services and products that we offer, in it by very nature of our business, suggests that we are in it for the long term, and we've got to be flexible and agile to the needs of our customers. And in this case, I think COVID-19 hit us all, and we had to sit back and reimagine what the world would look like while COVID was still introducing itself to the rest of us. So in reimagining National Arts Festival, the option to go virtual was a natural one to support, because it's very consistent with who we are as a brand. And there is no truer way of bringing it live than to support this transition and to support a reimagining of a way of being.
I promised you a big surprise, and as you know, I do like to deliver. Guess who's going to be lining up the virtual festival this year? It's none other than Swing City. I feel like having a whole moment. Obviously, 2020 came to us the wrong way. How do you guys still keep the idea sane and what you used to without playing around too much, so that the identity of it isn't lost with trying to remold yourself to this new 2020 pandemic?
Well, I think the heart is something that needs to be consistent, you know. So the heart of Swing City is to bring people joy. So if we can bring some people joy through a Zoom meeting or through, you know, a recorded performance, I think it's just an added medium. It's, you know, like theater is a medium, and music is one, art is another, dance is another. This is another way of bringing that craft through to you, you know.
People around the world obviously have their eyes on the virtual festival. What can they expect? Because also you guys are clocking in at almost a decade together. What can people expect with this 2020 offering?
Well, you know what? I think anytime that we, at any point when we are together, we're always having fun, but it's not even just about that, but we like to bring our audiences into that fun. I think many of the audiences watching, some of them will be seeing us for the very first time, you know, since they're going to be getting the day ticket to see all the performances. And so I really think that there is no better time for this performance to happen than at this time, because exactly why this type of music was created is going to be the exact reason why I believe that people are going to need it now, and they're going to need to come and see the performance. And just by the way, make sure you've got a glass of wine if you do, if you do drink when you're performing, because the more you drink, the better we sound.
The more you swing with it.
So, that's another tip for how to enjoy Swing City.
Nice. Thank you so much, Lisa. It's unfortunately that time of the show where I'm going to have to love and leave you. I hope you've absolutely enjoyed all the offerings that we had in store for you today. If you missed out, you can always go onto our website, www.nationalartsfestival.co.za. Go have a look. Listen, I got to go. It's a wrap. Let's make it a date, same time, same place, tomorrow. Bye!